Alright, y'all. We about to get this started. Like I said, we're gonna call this one 26 an hour for this trip, and the last one we just took the hit, it was 14. This one is 21 minutes away, so we're going to New Springfield, which is all the way out past North Lima, past Canfield or something. So 21 minutes. That's where we at now. Get at it. Let's see what we can do. Former Canfield Road is taking us past the park, so we might be going to Poland to get to New Springfield. It's all the way on the other side, it looks like, too. All the way on the other side. So, yeah, we have a ways to go. 11 miles on this. It's double, but see, these are the ones I'll be talking about, that when you gotta go outside of your realm, is it a hassle? That makes it a hassle. Because we're gonna be way outside when we do this one. So we might have maybe time to get another one before it's slow all the way down, but we'll be doing finish with this by 8:30, and then it's gonna take us a while to even get back to the city or to this area. So yeah, New Springfield all the way up Market Street. So where we was going yesterday or the other day when we went to North Lima, I think, but instead of going towards Columbiana, I think we was going towards Columbiana. Instead of Columbiana, we gotta go I think further. We're not gonna go west towards Columbiana. I think we're gonna go east this time once we get through North Lima. But yeah, it's definitely all the way out the way. So I'm trying to make it happen quick. Oh, let me slow down. I want it that quick. And I want to get no money back. So all the way. I was doing too much. Alright. Back at a regular pace now. A reasonable pace. see on the way up what it looked like. Like I said, I started a little later today, so got canceled, so because somebody else picked it up scamming or whatever they were doing. So yeah, this is definitely gonna take us east. So we're going southeast on this one. So once we get up into North Lima, we'll cross over Western Reserve. Then we're going to be going east towards New Springfield, look like. The traffic is a lot lighter over here at nighttime than in the daytime. Dealer Row again. Car Dealer Row. That's where I bought my first new car. It's up here somewhere. Unless we passed it. It's the Chevy dealership. GM. I don't see it. I thought it was back that way. But I ain't been, oh, it's up here. Yeah, Buick GMC. Yeah, it grew a lot since the day I bought my car, but yeah, that's where I bought my first newer car for years ago. Southeast towards New Springfield. Get this dropped off, make sure we get the people's ID so they can have a wine and have a good night. And make it back to the city and see if we got time to catch one more before it's all over. So well, it was a fairly good night to start. We started out a little later, but we had some good trips. We had a fail and a mediocre trip. So out of all the rest of them, though, there was pretty good trips. We was doing numbers in the beginning. Some New Yorkers in the building. Some New York City folk. Gas prices is creeping back up bit by bit these last 2 weeks. Hopefully that ain't the trend for 2025. I've been hearing people already talk about gas boycotts again, so see what happens. Alright, our turn coming up. This is going to take us towards New Springfield. See them boys got somebody up ahead there. I told you, oh, look like they done crashed. Man, look like accident. They all up on the curb. Alright, we kick it up a notch over here. The snow clear, so get it moving through. Through here and get to New Springfield. Taking us all the way up to the loop on South Avenue. So if you were in Youngstown or coming through Portland, down where the big lots and all that stuff is that we was talking about earlier, over there by Chick-fil-A and all that area. That's South Avenue. So South Avenue runs all the way up this way to where you will be at in a minute, and that's at the roundabout. So that wasn't too bad. Like, time is time, but we're only 8 minutes away from our destination, so that's good. That's how one quick ride with us. People out here up to whatever they up to in the middle of the night. Let me know if y'all see any deers jumping across the road. You always gotta look out for these deers in the winter up north around here. They'll pop out quick. Pop out on you quick before you know it. Alright, yeah, now this is the roundabout I was telling y'all about that we're coming up to. Right now we're about 4 miles out, 6 minutes. So we get this roundabout, do this turn, and now this area is a lot more country or rural than the other areas we was in, especially when I make this turn. This turn up here is you get this way. If you were in Youngstown, you didn't want to pay the toll to go to towards Pittsburgh airport or something. This is the way you would take it. So when I was taking people with a drive Uber, I ain't done it in a while because like I said, I've been trying this, but when I drive Uber, if somebody was going to Pittsburgh airport, instead of paying all that money on the turnpike, that PA charge to get in to Pennsylvania, I come back through this way, and it's the same amount of time. And you get into Pittsburgh, you go to Pittsburgh this way. It's everything right on the edge of Pennsylvania. And it's just the way I learned to go, like I say, because I've driven so much, even before Uber. I went back and forth to PA a lot, taking some of my patients, and just to avoid those tolls all the time, I come back through this way. So this is the first time y'all came this way with me. This road pretty much runs parallel to Market Street. Even though it's a wavy parallel, it's parallel to Market Street. Market Street would be to the right of us at this stop sign. But so we won't be too far outside of our zone. We still may catch a trip on the way back or something. It might not be a good one, but we may catch one. We'll see. There ain't many restaurants or nothing out here, as you can tell. There's houses and big empty yards and farms. But we're gonna turn on Beaver Springfield Road up top right here. And we should be going into Springfield, New Springfield. Another dark road. Let me know if y'all see any deers down there. Definitely a dark road ahead. It look y'all see it way better on camera than I see it in person. In person, this road is dark as hell. You cannot see nothing. Even without cutting the lights on, you see better, but you can tell that distance. And imagine me being able to see even a little shorter than that without camera vision eyes. So yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta watch out for deers and stuff like that over here. You'll never know what'll run out. We actually got fox, deer, coyote, and wolves here in this part of Ohio that I've seen. We actually had deers in the city in Youngstown. That's the first place I've seen them since I've been back home from South Florida. But I know they out
customer requested you hand them the order. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
These people's driveway, so give me a second. Alright, y'all. We got unstuck out of these people's driveway, which was a little fun. They still are bad tippers, but buyers charged them extra, so that's how we ended up coming out this far. We're leaving now. We got unstuck out of the snow. We ain't getting no good trips yet. A couple tried to pop in, but they want to take us way off into Columbiana County, and that's not about to happen here this time of night. Got out the snow and we headed back. Wow. So that's the kind of fun we have in the night, y'all. Depending on where you go, you gotta know how to navigate through the snow. They could have tipped better than that. I guess they figured if the grocery store was charging them $16, $10 on top of that was good, but it really wasn't for the distance and for the hassle with their yard and their driveway not being shoveled properly. That was really that really sucked because of that. So they said we can find our way back home, up out of here. They was trying to burn up my gas in their driveway. But we got out and back in traffic. These orders that are coming through are awful. Awful. I don't know what's on people's mind with these orders. this was the stop sign I was telling y'all that is parallel to Market. So I'm gonna take y'all this way so y'all can see how this connect to Market. We ain't been down 165 yet. I used to have a client over here. I don't know if they passed away or not. That was some years back, maybe 11 years ago, 12 years ago. Before we left Florida and came back home. I get used to seeing. At nighttime, it's harder to know exactly where you at unless you see a specific type of landmark or something. But most of the time, it's a landmark that I'll recognize because I've driven around out here so much, so often that I kind of remember certain houses, certain things. Telling y'all, yeah, we parallel to 7th, which is Market Street. That's how, if you was coming from that side, you find your way back to Market Street coming this way. Market Street, it connects a couple sides of town. You know, you notice it. Well, not Market Street, yeah, because Market Street will run all the way back towards, like we in North Lima now, but it'll run all the way towards the north side, and through the north side, and that's when it changed to, I want to say, Wick Avenue on the north side. So that'll be the difference in that. But yeah, we made it up here, got that delivered, so we're gonna head back down. We didn't take none of those orders that just popped in. It's 8:44 now, so I don't know. It ain't likely that we'll get another one right now, but we may get lucky and get another order before it's all over. But probably not. Like I say, this time of night it really slows down. I ain't gonna say it slows down, but the trips get worse and worse, and the later you get to the evening. So I don't. Like I say, if I was in Cleveland doing Uber, picking up food, doing Uber Eats, then see like this trip, $3.80. I wouldn't do that. But in Cleveland, picking up trips this time of night, you do good with Uber because they got surge rates and stuff during Friday evening. So you can get a trip that's 4 miles for $60, but that ain't here. DoorDash don't really got those kind of surge rates, and maybe that's why so many people use it. And also, people don't tip that big here, and not very often, once in a while. But I ain't had no real big tip here like that yet, so. And on the way down, like when we was coming, we cut across that road and into New Springfield. But the way we going down now is the way we came through yesterday. So you might see the car accident that was taking place that I was telling y'all that was ahead of us when we turned that corner. I don't know if it was a car accident or somebody just went off the road into the snow, but I know the police was down there with them, so. like 23 miles for $15. It'll get progressively worse through the evening. We're gonna stop here real quick at the state store so we can go home with something. And I'll be right back with y'all.